and they say it's not a big deal, right? This is gonna be quick, so I'm just gonna air it out as much as I can. So my first video on this, my problem was that I waited, talked about it too early, because this is how these discourses go on the internet, on Twitter, wherever you want to go, on YouTube. Because the way social media and all these platforms work, when something starts off, this is something I told myself before when I was talking to friends and coworkers about it. Whenever you see a problem, wait till about halfway through the week. Then that's when you can kind of judge and see where everyone's points are going towards. Because the train, when I originally did my video, the train was already in motion on the tracks, but it wasn't really at its steady, train speed, if that analogy makes sense. It's a stupid analogy, but you probably get my point. So all this stuff airs out, and of course, when I first started it, it was just like people are mad about other people's opinions. And I just wanted to say, what I do and what someone else does, or what you do if you watch this video, what anyone else does, some person on the other side of the planet playing a game right now, modding it, that's not any of my business, that's not anyone else's business. If I want to download a mod for a game, like Skyrim or Starfield or any of these Bethesda games, or any game in general, from like Steam or whatever, that's not your fucking business. It shouldn't be anyone's business. Here's the problem with people that I noticed, and this is why I was sort of kicking myself, thinking, next you should have waited. Like, you see all these people, and all of a sudden now this is a bigger issue than what it should have been. It should have never been an issue if you ask me. And if you ask anybody. Because it's people being mad at what other people are saying about a game that they purchased, what you do with your money, and how you play the game. Once again, that's not anyone else's business. So here we are. We got new players in the field. And one of the ones that I wanted to pay attention to specifically is the Nexus mod thing. And the thing that I brought up in a comment of a user that I was subscribed to, I hope they see this video, is that they did this before with the Spider-Man thing when they had pride flags and shit like that. They removed the mods to remove the pride flags. Now, my thing is that no matter what you do, even if you don't agree with it, that is not anyone else's issue. What they do with the mods or what they don't do with the mods. The existence of the mods isn't the problem. There is no problem to me. If people want to make disgusting mods, people are just gonna make disgusting mods. And I'm pretty sure that this mod is probably being uploaded off-site because, once again, with the Spider-Man thing, they kind of knew this was gonna happen. The Nexus mods staff is full of these people that are, they're progressives, they're these type of people. I'm not gonna say woke, I'm just gonna say they're progressives. So this type of mod, I kind of expected it to exist at one point. I'm like, there's gonna be a mod that gets rid of these pronouns. Sure enough, it exists. And then I was like, when that mod exists, it's gonna get taken off the front. It's gonna get taken off the website. Sure enough, it's, again, just like the Spider-Man mod, it gets taken off the site, because of course it does. These people don't want an open discussion. They don't want people doing any of this stuff. It's not hurting people to install this mod in the game that they bought. They're not gonna go attack people that have pronouns in their name just because they installed this mod in a video game that's about spaceships and space travel and about people fighting in spaceships and about going to different planets. It's the same thing with Hogwarts. I've been seeing this too. This is the other point that I wanted to make, because I was on Twitter and I was seeing a lot of people talk about this, and I actually had a discussion with someone who compared it to the Hogwarts situation. It's not anywhere near the Hogwarts situation. Nowhere near. People aren't getting doxxed over this. You're not being blasted on social media, even on YouTube, or having your entire Twitch found out because you expressed interest in streaming the game. They didn't stream the game. They said, I want to stream this game. It looks interesting. People were doxing people over that. No one did this over Starfield. No one cares enough about Starfield. I call Starfield normie fodder, and I made thoughts about it on my last video, and my thoughts haven't changed. I just think it's kind of mediocre. It's not bad. It's not terrible. It's just kind of It's a Bethesda game, right? And I know that's not saying much, because that's like the whole meme answer. The whole meme answer is Fallout 4 in space, but again, let me digress and get back on my point, because I don't want this to be longer than what it needs to be. But what I was saying was, this isn't comparable to the Hogwarts situation. You had people doing disgusting things in the name of the trans community and trans rights. This wasn't harming trans people. This game, Starfield, isn't harming people with pronouns, whether it be trans, non-binary, whoever the fuck you are. It's not hurting you. It's a video game. And people just need to, I wish we can go back to people understanding that it's video game, it's entertainment, it's not your life. There are these goofballs, these weirdos that have made entertainment about their entire personality, when entertainment was just a thing that you come home to, or just did when you were bored. They made it their entire life. So when you disagree with anything in that video game now, it feels like it's an attack on their personal self. Nobody's attacking you over their opinions on Hogwarts or Starfield or, I don't know, any of these games. Destiny 2, whatever game you want to take and like talk about. No one's personally attacking you over that. I don't like The Last of Us Part 2. I'm not attacking the writers or the creators. I'm not saying we should do anything to them. I'm just saying he made a game I don't agree with. And there's a lot in this game that I don't agree with. And a lot in that these people don't agree with, that had disagreements about the game. But people don't see that nowadays. Because the game is them. They feel like they need to go out of their way to defend these fucking companies that don't care about you. But Bethesda don't care that you defend this game. They're not, you ain't gonna see Todd sending you money just because you said something about Starfield, whether it be negative or positive.